And now, today's adventure of Outer Scope 1, ready for blastoff.
Our Skylab is all built, but now we have to figure out how to make it fly.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've got to think of some way to get our Skylab off the ground. Otherwise, we really can't play the game.
But what's the difference? Isn't this just pretend? Well, isn't it?
Come on, Cynthia. Use your imagination. This is the best game we ever played.
Propellers. Could we use propellers? That's how my model planes work.
Look, Henry, this isn't one of your model planes. It's a great big spaceship.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Henry. Don't look so sad. At least you're trying. That's more than someone else around here is doing.
All right, I could take a hint. I suppose we could use some kind of fuel. Maybe a gas.
What kinds of gases are there?
Something light, not a liquid. We need the airy kind. One that would help us rise.
Rise? You say this gas should make us rise?
What do you know about gases, Cynthia?
Watch that tongue, Edgar.
I might be able to solve this problem.
Lots of times I help my mother bake bread and...
Bake bread? What's that got to do with us?
Plenty, Eleanor. You see, in baking, you start with a little lump of dough and end up with a big puffed up loaf. And you know why?
Why?
No, tell us.
Because of the yeast.
How does yeast work?
It gives off some kind of gas. That's why the bread gets so big and airy. The yeast makes it rise. And if it works for bread, I don't see why it won't do the same for us.
It sounds awful simple. Don't you need something to go with it to make it work?
Only water.
Hey, Cynthia's discovered the
Oh,
answer.
boy. Oh, boy. And if you add sugar, it works even faster.
Fantastic.
We've got it.
Well, what do you know? She figured it out.
Good thinking, Cynthia.
Thanks, Eleanor. See, I knew I could help. Water, sugar, and here's the yeast.
We can mix it in this kettle.
And attach it to this hose.
The gas will rise up the hose.
Through the roof.
And the umbrellas will catch it and lift us way out there. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I don't believe it.
What shall we call it? It deserves a good name.
Anyone have any ideas?
Not me.
I can't think of anything.
Well, what do you think of this? Outer Scope 1.
Outer Scope 1.
It's just right.
Who gets to play captain? Willie ought to go first. He thought up the game.
Good.
Okay.
Willie goes
good.
first.
Aw, thanks, everyone. And then we'll take turns. Here, why don't we all write the name?
Oh, good idea. S.
C. O.
T. E. Roman numeral 1.
Hey, what's in that trunk?
Oh, lots of odds and ends. Mostly junk. But maybe it'll come in handy for emergencies.
Emergencies?
Well, we've got to be prepared.
You can never tell what might happen in outer space.
Hey, wait. I thought this was just pretend. Just a game. We're not really going to fly into outer space, are we?
Who knows? Anyway, like I said, we've got to be prepared.
Ooh, I'm not sure I like this game.
Ah, Cynthia, stop acting so scared.
I am not scared. I was only asking sensible questions. Anyway, I've decided to take Betty with us.
Why? Do you think she likes space travel?
Do you think you do? Anyway, we might need her. Betty's very smart, you know. She can always find a way out of trouble. Not that I hope we have any.
All right, crew. Let's get ready for liftoff. At your stations, please.
Oh, boy, we're ready to play.
Okay, crew. I'll give the orders in.
Wait a minute, is this trip for real?
Cynthia, Outer Scope 1 is our ship, and we can take it wherever we want. Is everyone ready?
Aye, aye, sir.
Roger.
Right, Willie.
Aye, aye, sir.
All right, then. Drop yeast.
Yeast dropped.
Drop sugar.
Sugar dropped.
Pour water.
Water poured. Look, Eleanor, it's bubbling.
Countdown. 10, 9,
Oh, boy.
8, 7, 6,
What a game.
5, 4,
We're almost up.
3, 2,
We're almost up.
1. Lift off!
Next time, shooting through space.
It's time to tell a story. It's storytelling time.
Chip off the old block, chip off the old block. I was just a splinter off the street where I live. I'm a chip off the old block, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, Les, what are you doing sitting here by yourself? You reminiscing?
Yeah, just sitting here on the stoop. Reminds me back home. Well, back home when I was growing up, you know, that I remember the sounds. People walking down the street, sounds in the evening, people playing with a tennis ball in the middle of the street and all that, man. I remember the sounds of, Lester, your mama call you? Stuff like that, man. Oh, wow. That's really nice. I remember that, man. Kind of mixing the sentimental and thinking about those things. Really something.
But do you remember any of the good moments, you know?
I remember when we played basketball. Remember we used to play basketball in the vacant lot?
Yeah, they used to have trailers over there, right?
Yeah.
Also, you remember what we used as a basket?
Yeah, you remember we used to take a bushel basket and cut the bottom out and put a backboard up on the, what you call those things? It's called a telephone pole.
We didn't let you play basketball.
They had to, man, because I owned the basketball. Nobody could play unless, you know, I let you play with the ball. Remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah. That's nice, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you something? You remember that we used to play hide and go seek?
Hide and go seek.
Hide and go seek.
I remember that, man. I remember that little thing we used to say when we were like doing hide and go seek.
What?
We say, last night, 94, 24 others at my door. I got up, let them in, hit them in the head with a rolling pin. We used to play hopscotch, too.
You played hopscotch?
Yeah. You know, I couldn't be around you guys all the time because, you know, you're bigger than I was. I remember when I was playing hopscotch, and then I made up the song.
Really? What was it?
It's like, sometimes when things are rough, I try to liven them all up. I run downstairs to the sidewalk and play hopscotch with my buttercup. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what? I gotta ask you something else. What do you think of, like, being punished?
Well, back in those days, I thought it was kind of cruel, man, for my folks to do that. But I found out, man, it was for my own good. Because, you know, like I was out, you know, sitting on the stoop one night, and then I went down the street. You know, it was about 12 o'clock. They said, stay out front. I went down the street, man. And, you know, they really got me about that, man. But I found out it was for my own good, you see. My mama loved me, so she did it for a reason.
So you figure, like, this kind of, like, punishment is, like, good?
Yeah, it's good. Because punishment in that way is like love.
Oh, yeah. I want to ask you something else. How about people calling your names?
Well, it kind of got to me, man, but I figure it's like a little young game, man, when you're growing up, and you get the names, but you don't let it bother you.
You know, there's a song out well, it was out not too long ago, that really reminded you of like when we were back in the old neighborhood, remember?
Oh, I know that song.
Would you do it?
Yeah, I'll do it right now. Go. Tootsie Roll soul and little white shoes. Papa's real proud of the little bitty rock and roll baby. Singing at the age of 2. He can hardly talk, but he sure know how to sing the blues. Little Joe never sang out of tune, always in key, so's the little rock and roll baby. Papa loves the way he grooves. Never heard a boy sing the way that little Joe would do. Born in a theater in Bloomfield, West Virginia. Ma and Pa were traveling on the road. I worked hard all summer, so I filled in for the drummer. One night stands weren't easy for little Joe. La 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 la, la 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 la. That's what you call getting down.
Did you know that words have stories? Listen to one now.
Hey, brothers and sisters, let's rap about words.
Have you ever said bustin' suds instead of wash the dishes?
You ever call a little kid a crumb crusher?
Ever hear jazz?
Have you ever called money bread?
Or apple, or cake, or grape?
If you have, you're using words and expressions originated by Black Americans. Do you dig?
I'm hip.
That too. Dig, hip, and hep are all Black American words meaning to understand.
You don't have to pull my coattail.
You mean I don't have to explain it to you?
All of these words and phrases are what we call slang. It's a special language of words that don't appear in the standard dictionary.
Why do we talk slang? Bend my ear, baby.
Sometimes because there is no word in standard English that says what you want to say as accurately or as colorfully as the word you invent yourself. For example, in slang, a black man who acts like a white man is called an Oreo.
Because an Oreo is a cookie that's black outside and white inside.
There's no dictionary word as descriptive as that. Sometimes we speak slang because that's the way our friends talk. To be a part of the group, share things with our friends, you've got to speak their language.
Otherwise, you're out to lunch.
Meaning you don't understand. Another reason slang is spoken is because it's a secret language. Only you and your friends know the meaning of the words. In England, the Cockneys speak a rhyming slang that only they